Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fiona and thank you so much for joining me. For the new subscribers, welcome and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so happy to have you here. So as you can see, I'm trying to be as consistent as I possibly can. So I try to shoot videos whenever I have time and I try to post them whenever I can. So today should be a bit of a brief one. It's just something I remember that I was supposed to make a video about, but I forgot. So it was about choosing your ministry and just recognizing that okay, let me say it this way. Okay, so in I think in April I attended this conference called the PYC, in short form, Philippines Youth for Christ. I think I mentioned this in another video, and it's not really restricted to Filipinas only. Anybody could join it because it was online. And this speaker, I forgot his name, he was speaking about how he learned that in most of these football games, like let's say World Cup or whatnot, there are a lot of kids who are trafficked and a lot of horrible things happen to them. And so when he went to investigate this, he found out that along with this there's a lot of cultic behaviors going on and like demon worship, etc. And so he went to, I think, Brazil to find out, and he was so shocked to find out that a lot of people who are involved in these things are longing for somebody to come and tell them about Christ. Even I was shocked when I heard that. Like, he was describing a certain scene whereby a group of guys from a brothel, or like, I don't know, a masonry or something, were so excited when they heard that somebody from the other side, which they called the light side, was coming to speak to them about the light, because they had been in the dark for so long and they could not even think of what being in the light would mean. They had been under the snares of the enemy, the snares of Satan for so long that they didn't even know what it would feel like to have a savior like Jesus. And so they were so excited to hear somebody come tell them about Jesus. That really shocked me, because I never thought in my entire life, I never thought that somebody who engages in witchcraft would be willing to have somebody come and minister to them. You know, these are not things that hit you on a day-to-day basis. Like, and I'm also like, I do this a lot. Like, before watching that, I would look at somebody, let's say, who is into witchcraft and assume that, oh, this one is a gone case. Like, I'm not even gonna try preach the gospel to this person because they clearly don't care and they're practicing satanic things, so I'm just gonna let them be. But just listening to that sermon really challenged my thinking, and it made me realize that there are people out there. So when I'm saying do not be picky about your ministry, do not be picky about the people you choose to spread the good news to, what I mean is that everybody is worthy of the gospel, even your next door neighbor who could be a witch. You don't know what they struggle with on a day-to-day basis behind closed doors when everyone is asleep, or once they've done all those acts of witchcraft or whatnot. You do not know what they face. And then so it's good that I listened to this message, because after a couple of let me say days, I guess, I got this message on Facebook from a weird account. Okay, not weird, but an unknown account. Like, we don't have mutual friends. I don't know this person, never seen the person, and I judged the person just by looking at their profile picture, and he didn't look like he was in a good place, you know. So like, I was so quick to judge, and like, I admit to that, you know. I judged him because, you know, he had like some tattoo on his eye and his nails were falling off, and his dick looked funny. His hair looked shaggy and messy. He looked like he was like doing heavy drugs and stuff. So I judged him. I was like, no, I'm not gonna reply to this message. I don't know who this person is. I don't know what the agenda is. But then something at the back of my mind just told me, you know what, just accept it. Accept the message and find out what the deal is here. This was after I'd listened to the message. So I accept this guy's message, And I don't know how we started talking about Jesus, but we did. And then out of nowhere, he starts telling me about his life story and how he thinks the world is so cruel and that there's so much hatred in the world, and that he wishes somebody could just come and take him out of it and like just give him peace. And I was really shocked. Like, these things were just coming from the bottom of his heart. And so me trying to be a Christian, I was like, you know, Jesus really loves you and he cares about you. And he was like, does he really love me? Like, are you sure? How would you know? And that really, you know, it hit differently, because he wasn't saying it from a place of doubt per se, but a place of shock. Just, he was shocked that God would love somebody like him, and he was shocked to hear that there's someone who is actually ready to take him out of that. And like, after we spoke, we figured out what he's gonna do, like the nearest church, etc. And that was that. The conversation ended, and now I just went back to reflecting and thought to myself, what could have happened if I ignored this message, if I judged this person based on what I'm seeing on his photo, if I decided that I was only gonna speak the gospel to people who looked worthy, yet Christ died for every single person, so that whoever believes shall not perish but have everlasting life. So my advice to you, do not be picky about who you share the message with. Even if it's a witch, share that message, leave the rest to God. I'm going to link that message down below, and I really encourage you to listen to it. It will change your life, it will change your mind, it will change how you see so many things, and it will like, it gives a new meaning to John 3:16. And trust me, a lot of people cried while listening to that message. And I'm not saying this so as to discourage you or encourage you more, but just to tell you how touching it was. So make sure you watch it. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and please hit the bell button. It's somewhere down here below. Just hit it so that every time I post a video you get a notification, and I don't have to spam all my social media accounts about a new video. So thank you very much, and have a lovely day. Bye.